Hi, and welcome to my 5th video in the Popsicle series where we will blend the worlds of pop and classical music through arranging. This video in my series will focus on another genre that isn't as popular when it comes to arranging for piano, and that's grunge. Grunge is such an important music genre that needs to get more recognized because it was the ultimate expression of everything from music to culture to politics to fashion that young people in the 90s looked up to. One of the most famous grunge bands, Nirvana, was frontlined by Kurt Cobain, who is remembered for his scratchy voice and heart-wrenching lyrics to this day. So to start, again, I made my BPM 120, which is a little bit slower than the original. This arrangement really focuses on syncopation and dotted melodies, so it can be played slower to the student's comfort. The first 4 measures is the iconic bass line intro to the song that everyone knows. It sounds like... I decided to keep it going in the left hand throughout the piece instead of switching to chord progressions because of how well the bass line complements the vocal melody, which is in the right hand, starting here. A few things about the left-hand bass line. First, I added fingerings, like so, because there are a lot of jumps, so I made it easier for the student to keep their left hand relatively in the same position without any crossovers or anything. Second, there are a lot of accidentals the student should be careful of since the overall key is in D minor, but the beginning bass line can arguably be in D major. And in the third measure, I put the B flat in parentheses, even though it's in the key signature. As a reminder to the student, when a note is in the key signature, but there are a lot of accidentals in the previous measure, it is helpful to remind the student with the parentheses because it can look confusing. So I try to do that with all my arrangements. I only do the first half of the first verse because the same theme gets played 4 times in the original song, and I just do 2. And when the chorus starts in measure 12, I take the F sharp out of the left-hand bass line, so I do B natural to B instead of B up to F sharp. And if you listen closely to the original song, the bassist Chris Novoselic does it too because it clashes with the F natural in the vocal line. Overall, I kept it really short and I didn't write the bridge so the student can just focus on the rhythms. This is my first arrangement where both hands have lines in tricky rhythms at the same time instead of the left hand just doing chords. And finally, I outlined the form again using dynamics. The intro is piano, just like how the song starts out quietly, then a little louder when the melody/vocals come in, and then finally the chorus is really, really big.